Hi everyone. So today we're going to keep talking about our community helpers. We're going to talk about some of these community helpers that I have behind us today. I have a vet, a policeman, a chef, a construction worker, a firefighter, a mail carrier, a doctor, and a dentist. Okay. Today we're going to talk about all the different things that our community helpers need to use in order to do their jobs. While we sort some different items that they use, I'm going to ask you some different WH questions. So let's review our types of questions. I might ask you a who question, and the answer to a who question is a person. I might ask you a what question, and that answer is an action or a thing, like this little girl jumping rope. And I might ask you a where question, and the answer to a where question is a place. All right, so I'm going to show you an item and ask a question. Listen carefully to try to figure out what question I am asking. All right. Let's start with this one. What is this? It's an X-ray. And who uses an X-ray, or who takes an X-ray? You might have said a doctor or a vet. We're going to put it over here with doctor. A doctor takes an X-ray. What is this one? A toothbrush. And who might tell you how to use a toothbrush or give you a toothbrush when you go visit them? It's a dentist. This one, what is this? It's a spatula. And who uses a spatula? It's our chef. How about this one? These boots. Who wears boots? Our firefighter is going to wear boots. And where do the boots go? On his feet. Put it right here. It's a tricky one. What is this? It's a tape measure. So who uses a tape measure and other tools? A construction worker. What does a construction worker do? They help us build things like our school and houses. What is this? We have a whistle, and who might blow a whistle in order to catch bad guys? A policeman. Let's see, who are we missing? Okay. What is this one? An envelope. And who carries around envelopes to get them from place to place? We have our mail carrier. Let's see what's next. Let me find a good one. What is this one? That's an easy one. It's a spoon. Who uses a spoon to mix and make stuff? Our chef. Ooh, what's this one? This looks like a dog bowl. Who might have a dog bowl at work? Our What does a vet do? Our vet takes care of sick animals. How about this one? These are handcuffs. Who uses handcuffs? A policeman. Do you remember what a policeman does? A policeman helps us catch bad guys. What is this? This is a drill. Who uses a drill? A construction worker. And do you know what a construction worker does with a drill? He makes holes. All right, we have some medicine. Who might give us medicine? Our doctor. All right, now I have a question you can answer without a picture. Where does a fireman ride? What does a fireman ride in, or where does he ride? In the fire truck. Easy. You know this dog. Where do you think we might find a dog? With the vet. Have a pot. What do we do with a pot? We use a pot to cook. And who might use this pot at work? It's our chef. Do you know what this is? It's a mailbox. Who puts things into your mailbox? It's your mail carrier. Your dentist. This is part of your body. It's your teeth. Who helps you take care of your teeth? That's our dentist. Let's try this one. Who uses this? A firefighter uses this. And what do they do with it? A firefighter uses a hose to put out fires. This is a tricky one. What is this called? A stethoscope. And who uses a stethoscope at work? A doctor does. What does a doctor do with a stethoscope? He listens to your heartbeat. About this one. This is a saw. Who do you think uses a saw to build things? Our construction worker. Okay. Where do you think a chef puts food to make it cook or to make it hot? Where does a chef put food to make it hot? an oven. We'll put that over here with our chef. We know that's a bird, right? What kind of thing is a bird? Is it food or is it an animal? It's an animal. And who takes care of animals? Our vet. Have a tricky one. This is a notebook and a pencil. What do we do with a notebook and a pencil? We might take notes, write things down, or draw pictures. Let's think, who might use this at work to take notes and draw pictures? I think the policeman will. The policeman takes notes and he might draw pictures that will help him get his work done. Let's see, what else do we need? Do you know what this is? It's floss. We use floss on our teeth. So who might give you floss? We have the dentist will give you floss to help keep your teeth clean. Ooh, we have a bowl, a mixing bowl. Where do you think you find a mixing bowl? Is it found in the kitchen or in the living room? In the kitchen. So who works in the kitchen and might use a mixing bowl? Our chef. Another one. Where does a mail carrier ride? How do they get to your house? Where do they ride? In a mail truck. Let's try. Ooh. What does a construction worker drive? It's a tricky one. Let's try it like this. Which one does a construction worker drive? An ambulance or a bulldozer? A construction worker uses a bulldozer. Who uses this? A firefighter does. What does a firefighter do with this? He puts out fires. Do you know what it's called? An extinguisher. Extinguisher. Goes here with our firefighter. Okay. All right. Where do you sit when you go to the dentist? It's a tricky one. We sit in the dentist chair. Here's a little boy. Where is he sitting? In the chair. Okay. What does a firefighter drive around in? He drives around in a police car. We have another animal. It's a cat. Who takes care of cats? Our vet. Our vet takes care of cats if they're sick or not feeling good. Who delivers packages? Your mail carrier. Your mail carrier delivers packages to your house. Ooh, this is a tricky word to say. What is this called? It's a thermometer. Thermometer. What do you do with a thermometer? We use a thermometer to take our temperature. So who might take your temperature when you go see them? It's our doctor. Our doctor does. What is this one called? We have a ladder. Who uses a ladder? Our firefighter does. What does a firefighter do with a ladder? He uses it to climb up and get to really tall places. Okay. What do you put on your teeth using your toothbrush? What do you use with your toothbrush? You have to put it on top of your toothbrush. It's your toothpaste. So who might give you toothpaste or uses toothpaste at work? Our dentist. Our dentist does. Okay. We have a hammer. Who remembers what kind of thing a hammer is? Is it an animal? Is it food? Or is it a tool? A hammer is a tool. And who uses tools to build at work? Our construction worker. Okay, I have a tricky one. This is a dog, but he's a special dog. He's a police dog. So who do you think might work with a police dog? Have our policeman. Sometimes policemen use police dogs to help them do their work. Okay. So who can tell me, where does a doctor work? In a hospital or a doctor's office. Let's see. Where does a vet keep their birds? That's a tricky one. Let's think about it. Where does a vet keep their birds? In a bird cage. And where does your mail carrier put your mail? In a mailbox. This is a big mailbox we might see on the street. All right, I think we have one left for everyone. This is an easy one. What is it? It's a fire. And we know who takes care of fire for us. Our firefighter. All right, this one is ingredients. Who uses ingredients at work? We use all of our ingredients to make something or to cook something. So at work, our Chef uses ingredients. Oh, we have a bunny. Is this an animal, food, or a tool? It's an animal. So who takes care of our animals? Our vet. We know this is a flashlight. What does a flashlight do? A flashlight helps us see in the dark. So who might need to use a flashlight at work? Someone who's driving around sometimes at night looking to make sure that our community is safe. It's a policeman. Okay. This is a tricky one. This is a stamp. Do you know where a stamp goes? A stamp goes on an envelope on a letter that we want to mail. So who helps us with our mail? Our mail carrier. Now, where does a doctor ride in to get to the hospital? Maybe if he's trying to go really, really quickly with someone who's sick, a doctor might ride in an ambulance. Ambulance. Now this is mouthwash. Where do you put mouthwash? In your mouth. So mouthwash keeps our teeth nice and clean and our whole mouth nice and clean. So who helps us keep our mouth and teeth clean? Our dentist. I have one more. Our construction worker is missing something. Where does our construction worker keep all of his tools? In the toolbox. This one goes here. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of things that our community helpers use in order to get their jobs done. So when you guys are playing at home, you can use some of these things in your play when you're pretending to be these different community helpers. Okay? So for parents, today we talked about WH questions again. We focused on who, what, and where questions. And we used a big variety. So something you can do with your kids to help them with that language comprehension is mix up the type of questions that you're using so that they have to keep listening and they have to keep responding to different types of questions. If you have been working on articulation or clarity of speech with your child, there are lots of good words in our Community Helpers theme, and in this activity in particular, we have a lot of multisyllabic words. So if you have been working on K and G or K and G, these are some good words from our activity that you can practice with your child. We have cook, construction worker, doctor, takes care, grows, keeps us safe, mail carrier, truck, sick, school, cat, cage, handcuffs, dog, package. If you have been working on the articulation of f or F, here are some words from our activity that you can work on with your child. Chef, cook food, farmer, grows food, farm, firefighter, keeps us safe, fires, post office, police officer, safe, fire extinguisher, handcuff, vet office, Firetruck, flashlight, and floss. If you have been working on S or the S sound, here are some words from our activity that you can work on to focus on that S sound. Helpers, works, cooks, restaurant, construction worker, builds, houses, sick, hospital, nurse, safe, station, post office, police officer, school, teaches, stethoscope, ambulance, medicine, mailbox, hospital, dentist, toolbox, mixing bowl, whistle, saw, hose, spoon, stamp, spatula, extinguisher, floss, and x-ray. And a lot of preschoolers need practice working on some multisyllabic words, or words that are a little bit longer and have lots of syllables to them. So this activity had lots of good ones in it, like hospital, bulldozer, construction worker, mail carrier, firefighter, medicine, tape measure, flashlight, police officer, stethoscope, mouthwash, ingredients, spatula, fire extinguisher, and thermometer. If you're doing this activity with your child and you notice anything that you have questions about or you want to run by me, please feel free to reach out and have fun. Bye.